I'm going to do it right up on that hill, right there. And it'll be kind of a backdrop to my little, a big industrial backdrop to my quaint little house. Got, oh, we have a reactor casing, which we're going to fill the bottom with. And the smallest reactor you can make, I believe, is 3 by 3. Is that right? Yeah, 3 by 3, and then you have one. The center just basically has one rod. In this case, we're still gonna only have one rod, but then we're gonna have coolant going around it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the frame has to be made out of this reactor casing. And then this part can be made out of various blocks. We're going to use, well, there has to be a controller somewhere, and you can put it anywhere. There has to be a control rod, and that actually has to be on the top. And then you have to have a access port and a redstone port. Those could be anywhere. And then the fuel rod actually goes in the middle. Or, I mean, there's lots of different configurations that you can do. This is just the one that I've... There. Hopefully I'll remember how this goes. We put our reactor control rod right at the top of the Delorium fuel rods. And what do I have in my hand now? The reactor controller. This we can put wherever we want. Wherever we want to be able to access. Let's see what would make the most sense. I think I'm going to put it over here. Right here. So I'm going to put this glass on the bottom. Reactor controller there. Just put it here. Put the access port there. And this guy can go there. I'm going to fill this up with glass. Kind of a... Alright, so when I place this block, if I did everything right, we should see this thing transform, kind of, into a multi-block structure. And it did! Yay! Yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay. Okay, so now we need to... Oh! Almost forgot about coolant. So this reactor is what you call a passively cooled reactor because it doesn't have a turbine. One of the things I like about the destabilized redstone as opposed to using some of the blocks is that you get the nice visual effect of the redstone running down. I don't know what happens if you fall in this stuff, so I'm just gonna not fall in it. I don't know if it hurts or not. Now we can see it change back into a multi-block structure. Boom! Oh, whoops. Boom! Alright, our reactor is running, and I brought our Delorium barrel out here, and it's now going in here, and it's producing 1.23 kilo RF. So 1,221 flux per tick. And I created a line. I was trying to go for the look of a power line. I made posts using the diamond, or using a saw and some oak wood. I just need to figure out how to connect them. I think I might end up using some kind of facade to make it look like like it's connected. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that yet, but yeah, that's what I've got so far. So now I just need to run some energy conduit stuff. There. No? Yeah. Alright, looks like we've got power running through there. Yep, that buffer's going down. Awesome. This is good. This is very good. Well, the reactor project is nearly complete. Here's my little power line. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks a little silly, but it looks a little cool too. I don't know. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. But basically, I just used this stuff, the reactor casing, as a facade. And then I put that up on the top to make it look like, I don't know, some kind of power line thing. So I've got, I reconfigured it a little bit. I now have 2 access ports. One that's bringing in yellowite, and the other one is sending out the kyanite. Yeah, the kyanite. What the heck. So let's go take one last look at our work up here. There's our big reactor. Well, it looks a little silly up there all by itself. A little bit of building up here, and I'm going to move my farm over, my animal farm over here, and grab my excavator. I think I'm going to flatten this down to about this level here. Should I go all the way down? No, this is a good level right here. I like this. We'll leave 2 blocks there. And we'll go this way. Okay, so these guys, the rancher and the breeder, both have a 5x5 coverage. So I think what I'm going to do is put them like here. I'm going to have 2 separate kind of pen areas. One will be kind of the free pasture area, and then there'll be the 5x5 area that whenever I want to do some breeding, I'll throw the animals in that area, or shearing, or whatever the case may be. And yeah, I like that idea. Cool, go like that. Give it kind of a ranchy look. Then I'm going to put a gate here. Double again. Look at that, it's perfect. Okay. So I'm out here working on this rainy night. This is what I decided on. Whoa, no, no, no. Where was that? What the heck? I don't know where that was, but it doesn't seem like anything is damaged. So I thought for a while about what I wanted to do here. Oh, and I built a little gazebo down here for the animals. So now that it's raining, if they don't want to get wet, they can go inside. But I thought for a while about how I wanted to build this building to make it kind of fit with the rest of the kind of theme here, because we've got our do about it? Oh my gosh, look at all the Endermen. Oh, just 2. Okay. Anyway, so I wanted to give it kind of a workshop-y, industrially look, but I didn't want it to kind of... I wanted it to look good next to this house. Or at least look like it belongs to the same kind of, you know, whatever. So, because the house is kind of a cabin-y, you know, like a little beachside cabin kind of look. Kind of a humble beachfront cabin. Which drop for me? Brains, more brains. So yeah, this is what I came up with. So we've got just kind of a stone brick frame, and then the wood, the oak wood, pretty much filling in everywhere else, and then an oak wood ceiling or roof. It's actually the same roof pattern as this one, except it's, I think this was dark oak, and that's just regular oak. And this was also dark oak for this. So it's all vanilla Minecraft stuff. I actually tried using some jungle wood there, and it just didn't look good. Tried a couple of other things, and this is kind of what I settled on. So, I don't know, I kind of like it. I like the way it's turning out so far. I'm using, of course, carpenter blocks for the pitched roof, but it's not going to pitch all the way. It actually, I'm just having it kind of pitch until it reaches the this part, because I want it flat over here. That way, if I ever decide to expand, I can just grow it right out of the ceiling. It'd almost be like a big fat industrial chimney or something, or smokestack, whatever. What the? I'm not home, dude. What? Where was that? Somebody's banging on a door. That was weird. Okay, I'm not real worried about zombies, but I am worried about creepers. That's weird. So what I'm doing here, because I have it pitched on the inside too. So what I'm doing is I'm putting these carpenter wedges on the inside, upside down like this. They place pretty much the same way stairs do, so you gotta get it right kind of in the center on the top to get it upside down. And then I'm just gonna use the regular blocks on the outside, of course. Except I haven't got any. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to go in and get some more wood. Stack of that. And then I use my chisel. Just right click with the chisel in your hand, put the oak wood in here. And then you can pick from all these. And this is the oak wood parquet, or parquet, I don't know. That's what I'm using. Okay, and I might put windows up here. I haven't decided yet. Kind of like I did in the house. Bat mode is really nice for building. Just fly around and get everywhere you need to get to. One thing I've noticed today is that you can actually use half slabs with the carpenter blocks. So it helps you save on wood. I did that over there because I only had so much dark oak. But you can't use half slabs for a chisel, so because I have a different pattern here, I have to use the full slabs. I'm just going to put a small window there, just like that. Yeah, that'll work. I could actually put a different pattern on the inside. Not going to though. Whoops. Because up here I can't. I think I trapped a slime down under the floor. I've got that same floor in here that I have in the basement. I really like that floor. I think it looks pretty cool. Actually, it looks like a real poured concrete floor. Let's see what that looks like. That looks alright. Maybe one. Oops. Maybe. But maybe not. Look at that. We are in our what should we call this building? In our power plant. It's our power plant. That's basically what it is. It's got a nice view. Alright. I finally got everything set up exactly the way I wanted in here. This is now my power building, my power plant. All power is being generated in this room, and currently it is switched off because our buffers are full. So in order to have it run more efficiently, I've got this power monitor set up to emit a redstone signal when we're down to 85%, and to turn the redstone signal off when we're up to 99% full. When our capacitor bank is full of power, it's going to shut off our reactor, and it's going to shut off our coal plants. But right now they're filling up their internal buffers. So, and the same thing happens here. But now this one's draining its buffer. When that buffer is drained, our capacitor will start to drain. And this one already drained. And then this guy will turn the redstone signal back on, and we will start generating power again. So right now we're not even generating power. We have enough stored to keep everything running. I also brought the dimensional transceiver in here, running the quarry, and everything is going quite well at the moment. I have these big ugly redstone lamps up here showing me, so that because there's really no way to tell from this whether or not the signal is on or off. So I put those, see, I have some redstone conduit here, which runs to that guy, to the power monitor. And when the power storage is down to 85%, we'll see this light turn on. So this is working out quite nicely, and we now have a total potential energy output of, let's see, 12. Oh, and our solar power has its own capacitor bank. Actually, it's not a capacitor bank, it just has a hardened energy cell, and then I'm monitoring this. Right now we're generating 95 RF per tick because the sun is low, but it does max out at 200 RF per tick in the middle of the day. And I don't have a switch for that one, so that one will always, of course, you know, whenever there's solar power available, it's always going to draw it and store it in this hardened energy cell unless it's being used, which it is. So there we have it. Our power plant is fully functional, and we now have no power generation going on in the house. It's all happening out here. And I think it looks kind of cool too. It's it's kind of has a industrial look to it, but at the same time it still kind of fits the look of of everything else, you know, with the brick and the wood. And then we've got our solar plant sticking out there. I mean, our solar array sticking up there out of the top of the building, and we have our power lines, which now have our poles again. Of course, that's totally aesthetical because crap. Buffer here is empty. And that buffer is probably pretty close to 85%. So any minute now, we should see the lights turn on. Oh, it just happened. See, the lights turned on, and now our reactor is running again. Yay! And we're producing our 1200. And these guys are all running again, too. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. That's enough for today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.